Divine Feminines, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I don't know, I just recorded a video. It just like blew my mind open. So I'm in a really receptive state, which is what that video was about. It's on my Instagram if you want to see it. I generally do them and then I don't publish them until after. But today it was opposite. Wow, very magical energies. We have Ant again on the bottom. Very interesting. I feel like there's a lot of harmony between the masculine and feminine. The abundant universe will provide. Trust in the magic and bring your ideas to life. I feel like the masculine has been having his own kind of visions, dreams, and being more receptive to the spiritual state. I just opened the deck and it had delight, and I haven't seen this one. Very interesting. It has delight and miracles. And that's kind of the energy I'm feeling here. A lot of sixes and a lot of ones. Tomorrow we have the Venus Kazemi. Innocence, goddess, and freedom with past lives once again on the bottom of the deck. We have take time to play, nurture your inner child, Divine Feminine. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. What does that mean? Obviously, that's connecting to your feelings. We have that giant full moon in that card. And, you know, a sense of enlightenment in a way where we're getting our downloads directly from source here. His says, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. That's a beautiful card because it has this masculine, feminine horse or unicorn on it. And then live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. So again, this card, very important card right now. 8-8, one with self, blossoming with the lotus. 10-10, high priestess, expanding consciousness. 2-2, divine order, practice patience. And wow, and I shuffled these good before and during. Enter your vortex, aligning with infinite abundance. These are very positive cards, so I like to see that. Let's see what we have with the tarot. I'm feeling a bit of excitement and anticipation here. We have world with the 3 of hearts. Three of swords. Which is a difficult energy. 5 of wands with the hangman. He's been really blaming himself for the situation. Spirit, I would love to have some more present and future energies today. Will he ever get past this? What happened? King of Cups, 7 of Cups. Interesting, King of Cups is in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles, now upright. Has a feeling of not deserving you, but knows you two belong together. The Sun and 6 of Cups. Very soulmate energy with the Knight of Cups now. We're all in our feelings. I just had a very interesting hunger pain, which is not normal for me at this time of day. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords. All right, let's do this. 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. I think you're going to be surprised at how things kind of rearrange themselves. Whatever challenges you're facing or avoiding facing, They're trying to serve you. They're trying to benefit you. We have 3-3 on the bottom of the deck. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands is a very interesting energy. I think to some degree, you're becoming aware of the fact that it's almost like what I love about this Ten of Pentacles is it has the Kabbalah tree of life in the center of it here, right? So you're kind of aware that you're part of like a bigger collective energy. Like when I'm trying not to say like, and that you're not the one creating it. I mean, I don't know. The video I just made just kind of opened my eyes so strongly that, you know, the divine energy flows to and through us. But we have to fully step into that ownership to embody and receive all the blessings that we get. It's kind of like that, you know, that card reminds me of Jesus, but it's also a very magician-y card, right? It has his hands open to receive. You know, this is almost the exact same guy here. Look, we had that card yesterday. The universe is wanting to flow tremendous blessings to you. You know, I love the Eight of Pentacles. It is my card and the card of destiny. And, you know, it is a card of self-mastery. So that means interesting cards. Very interesting cards. We have to overcome challenges when that appears. You know, that's a lot of readers interpret it as like doing work. I see it in a bigger context of that, you know, especially this one, it has all the stages of the moon. And in a lot of ways, it's like referring to shadow work, because in order to receive, right, we have to step into our full authority over our creation of our life. And in order to do that, in order to forgive people that have hurt you, I see how the pieces are fitting together, that you have to do your shadow work. I don't see a real other way to do it, because that pain will haunt you and you'll always blame someone else. And the people that are really here to ascend and fully alchemize a lot have to go through a lot. And, you know, I almost feel like a Nine of Swords energy here. We have the 3-3 over here, but, you know, and we have 6-9 once again. To master things, we have to go through them. And, you know, try to understand that we really aren't our circumstances. We really aren't those things. We are much greater than that. And, you know, when we don't have the kind of luxury of time or all the available, you know, resources, we have to get kind of creative. There's a 6. There's a 6. There's a 3. Interesting, that came out again. 3 again. So we have 4 3s here. And another 6. You know, I feel like both you and the masculine have felt that there's been a lot working against this union. There's been a lot working against destiny. God, there's so much prosperity right here in the center. All of the cards. And this card. And this card. Really strong, like just money flowing in. Abundance, property. Like there's a really strong pathway here for you open. There's something here about, you know, the trees that you choose to plant. And we do have the Magician here. The trees that you choose to plant now are going to be very important. We see all these cypress trees lined up here, and he's standing over his estate looking at the water flowing. You know, we've had that unicorn in the fountain card now, I think 5 times. And I know it's like right here. Yeah, it's right here. We get this energy about this decision that needs to be made here. It feels like you're both sort of deciding. You know, here's another picture of him standing over his kind of estate, and then I love how the shadow here is broken into all the chakra colors on the floor. So it's kind of what I was saying about when you have all the time and all the resources, and you're not pressured to make any kind of decision, wherever the decision card was. Here. Nothing has much consequences, right? But you start putting those constraints on time, resources, whatever, health, all of these kind of Saturnian influences that make you feel the consequences of your actions a lot more, because it feels like there's a lot more riding on it. What Spirit's saying right now is that the type of seed you plant, let it come from this area of your solar plexus and your heart, and this marriage of your will. Where is that card? Where's that card? Is it here? Am I imagining it? Of your will and, oh, there. Okay, I see. The 3rd chakra, right? That's Leo. Let it come from the marriage between your heart and your solar plexus. And so this is an interesting card because we've had that peach card come out a lot. You have the seed, the roots, the tree, and then the fruits, right? And the fruits here are kind of flying up into space or into the heavens. And we have these 2 hands holding the earth. And I don't know why they're just bringing this parallel between the seed the seed in your heart, the seed in your blueprint, and the seeds that are planted. And it's important here, you know, we see all these rings. And this is 1 and 3 card, right? So this is like Empress energy here and Magician energy. And it's kind of like the stones thrown in a pond that ripple out through time, right? Some of the ripples you're experiencing may have come from actions long ago. And you may be saying, how could something I did so long ago have consequences now? Or how could I have ever known? This message is not fun. Okay. How could I have ever known that something so kind of seemingly small at the time would have rippled into this very big consequence? And there's a lot of lessons in whatever's going on right now. You know, they're showing me there's a lot of, the 6-9 energy is very important. It's like, I don't feel that's really relevant. Like, I guess we'll get unicorn cards. You may have made promises that you didn't fulfill. You may have encountered difficult circumstances that whatever. There's many, many different. Interesting. They're showing me this card. They're showing me the grandparent card, and then also love heals fear. So there may be something right here to fear. You may have consequences that are negative, and this could range from anything, from the spiritual to the material to anywhere in between, or both. And finish what you started. That's so weird. God, I was gonna say that when I was talking about the cycle that started so long ago. It may be that you didn't really finish the commitment that you made, or somehow it fell short, and you're kind of facing those consequences now. And this is very karmic feeling, and the masculine may play a role in it, but he may not. I don't think really that is the important part. There's something here about forgiving and asking for forgiveness, and them being kind of equally important in this experience. It may or may not be true, but this is to bring gifts that you have to the forefront. I know this seems weird. You have grandparents and parents, and forgive in the center, healer, and finish what you started. Love heals fear, and thankful. Wow, these cards are really freaking me out right now. Sorry. And it has laughter in reverse. This may be no laughing matter. There may be very real world consequences to what is going on here. First of all, Spirit wants you to try to relax your nervous system and understand there's a very powerful lesson here. Something beyond your control. And this may also apply more to your masculine's life. I mean, I could see, I don't like scenario readings, but I could see this being between him and his family and some sort of reconciliation or something. I could also see it being between him and a child, and that also being part of it. But there's something here that is like a bond. They're showing me a bond that was made really for the specific purpose of this particular unfolding. And you see here, this is you or them or both. And this is this bond with this person. And it's almost like you have the power to help and heal others. And I think that this is what this is about in a more broad metaphysical sense, where we can either choose, the path to hold on to bitterness, blame, resentment, pain, or we can choose to step into a path of being responsible for the healing of ourselves. And in some capacity, we can offer, we can make it right by the way that we can, however that is. And all we can do is offer that, but step into that power we have to take the responsibility of our own lives and heal what maybe is something that was created through fear, right? This could be something that has been carried down from generations. It could be some kind of abusive behavior, some kind of fears of authority or financial, often when we're avoidant, we're running away from something we don't really understand. And I'm not saying that to be like patronizing, but that is the true understanding. I have a fear. It's that you fear things you don't really understand. And there seems to be a very big lesson unfolding, a learning opportunity for you to step into your full power is the underlying word here. And in parts of this situation, you may feel very powerless, but that's an illusion. Alchemy, I was just reading before this morning this intermediate studies on alchemy from Saint Germain. It's a very challenging book because of the language. It was written in the 1700s. It does deal a lot with divine energy, specifically from Jesus. Some of you may feel that, some of you may work with that energy, some of you may not. But I don't know, I'm getting a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach, which I think is that we don't want to deal with whatever's going on, but in the end, there will be something beautiful and beneficial that you will be thankful for coming on, coming through this portal is, I don't really like that word, but it does feel here, I see several references that you will be moving through an energy. What does he have in his hand? I'm not sure. But he is moving towards the light. There is a lot, you see the hands together here and here and here. And this may bring you closer to understanding each other in a lot of ways. And that prosperity begins card being in reverse is the message I'm getting is that it really is up to you to embody this immense value. And I know that's a very nebulous thing to say, because I feel the confusion on how to do that here. How do I step into my full value? And I feel this whole reading, I can feel this kind of tugging energy at well, what is the masculine doing? What is the masculine doing? What's the masculine doing? And looking at it a lot and wondering and thinking and feeling well, what's he doing? Why is this all kind of falling on me? And won't he step up? Won't he do this? But remember, the feminine leads. I'm curious about what you're doing. That's what I'm feeling. Have you forgotten me? I feel anxious when I think about contacting you. I feel a tremendous amount of anxiety in this reading. Part of what is happening is that you will have to surrender to what is here. If this reading is resonating with you and you're understanding what I'm saying somewhat, that there will be quite a big shift in your perspective here. And it is empowering you, but it may not feel like it's empowering you. Look at that. That's crazy. You may not feel lucky, but here it is that this is happening in the hologram. You may be facing challenge, exhaustion, or obstacles. Cultivating resiliency, determination, and fortitude will help achieve your goals. You're being assisted by fairies, and there's a lot of energy between you two and the solar plexus. A lot of energy about your worthiness, understanding that it says here, your limited idea about yourself is holding you back. Embrace the qualities you admire in another. They are already in you. And it's really about this is an energy of making your divine creative spark bigger. Not in a I'm going to use this word wrong, I think, but self-aggrandizing way. Look at me, I'm so important and so great. It's bringing more of your creative spark and essence to the world as a gift of who you are. And I feel like this is going to actually really help the masculine move forward from the place he's been quite stuck in darkness. And I know that's all a weird kind of term. It's a weird energy. Look at, that's a Cancer is that 6-9 glyph. Law of attraction, kisses, Saturn, yeah, I feel Saturn. Gemini, you're on his mind, I miss your smell. Violet flame. So Saint Germain is the keeper of the violet flame. I was actually reading how to bring it, how to use it this morning. It's a very powerful tool to bring the violet flame. And he was really talking about how we materialize, on earth, how we bring divinity into creation through ourselves. And so it says, clear your space, energy, and body. Use sage smoke to energetically clear. You are being aided by the Pleiadian High Council and the Alcyon Wealth System. Use this magic to achieve what seems impossible. Ruled by Neptune, Piscean ventures beyond the conventions, except all brought forth now as consideration. That's an interesting card because I don't really remember writing that, but there's something being brought to you that's out of the ordinary that you never thought you would maybe really have to deal with or something. Or you want to run away from, but it is here for you, for your benefit. It's the hard word to use because it doesn't feel beneficial. Jaguar comes now to heal your wounded soul so you may rise to the royal position you desire to be in. The home, the mother, the ability to nurture by the light of the moon, deep feelings reflecting the sun. Everything you feel and emote is reflected and given back to you in opportunities to feel them again. This is why we strive to live in love. You may be facing challenges, exhaustion, or obstacles. I already read that. So the image of Mother Teresa is coming to my mind, and I remember when I first began on the journey, and I was so much more concerned about the masculine, right? As we all are. I literally, it was all about the masculine and what was going on with him and what was he doing and how could I help him or be a part of his world. And I can't even tell you now how little I feel that way. Like, even if I was talking to him daily, which I'm not, I would probably try to interfere in his life 0%, right? That's how strongly I feel about that now. And I was going somewhere with it. I've forgotten. Will it come back to me? I don't know. I've forgotten. I shouldn't put the cards away, I guess. But I just remember so vividly being all of my energy pushing out and being concerned. And it's not beneficial to you to do that at all. It's just not even necessary. And it actually really slows down your experience. Anyway, there's also things, I forgot what I was going to say and it was important, but now I guess it wasn't. So part of this process here is learning to make your own decisions. This seems to be very important. There does seem to be quite a bit of ungrounded energy here that will ground as you make decisions for yourself. That's what I'm getting. It seems like your anxiety or your worry will definitely, as you leave your mind kind of behind with, you make decisions and you stop and you start understanding more about what's going on, I think your anxiety is going to dissipate a lot. These decisions are seemingly weighing heavy. I hadn't looked at this, but I love seeing the sun here. You know, this does kind of say lean into the truth. Now, the world in reverse is sort of giving me a pause, but why, Spirit? I don't know, I get this energy here where you're going to be so relieved in a sense when this comes out. I have a little bit of a question about why we're seeing the Queen of Swords in reverse here. We have a matched pair. We have a Queen of Swords, a King of Swords, and then we have the King of Pentacles. I've been seeing so many like third-party readings, and I understand. I just think it's really not relevant at all. But there does seem to be a victory here with that Three of Swords reversed. And part of it is the coming together of a community or something you don't quite expect. Look, Two of Swords again. Yes, so you will be making decisions. And once those decisions are made, you're going to get interesting. It kind of contradicts about what I was going to say. It does. Oh, 10 of Pentacles again with the Magician. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. I do feel there is some kind of, I want to say, a good outcome here. But it does seem to be that there are, you know, possibilities for things unexpectedly happening. Three of Cups reversed. So we had Three of Cups and then we had Three of Cups reversed. And I think maybe that partially is regarding some people you might not expect to help you will, and some that you expect to help you won't. Or there may be interesting circumstances on who actually steps up to assist this new beginning. You know, I don't think this is going to be something you mastermind alone. I see the Strategy card in reverse, the Magician card in reverse, this Ace of Wands in reverse, and it seems that this will bring you and your masculine together. It will also bring you in, like, I want to say your soulmate community more together with that Six of Cups. I think it's going to happen faster than not here. And part of it really relies on you, I almost want to say seeking justice, but that can be like a really broad term where you feel like, you know, look at that. Harmony, relationship, energy exchange, creativity, friendly, like-minded, supportive, divinely provided, sacred supply, foster mother, overcoming limits, reaching a goal. I like to see that reaching a goal. That was my main question here, is that I see you having a beneficial outcome here, but I do think there are a few surprises along the way, and that outcome may look different by the time you get done with things. 10 of Pentacles twice is a very strong sign that is about legacy and creating a very strong legacy. And part of the benefit of going through this challenging time here is that you may see your power is much larger than you originally understood. And when I say power, I'm always talking about the power that comes through self-love. In the most positive sense of all of those words. And you may be challenged at times with things that are temptation, and you may need to go through darkness here a little bit. You know, death and rebirth is a challenging card with the Seven of Cups. The options may seem a little bit overwhelming. They may not seem to support the work that you've been doing. You may be confused. They're bringing my eyes to this golden opportunity card. So let's get a few messages from your masculine. So I feel lately we've had more messages regarding the divine feminine's journey, but I will tell you that every step of the way right here on this reading I did, your masculine has been there. It's just very interesting, you know. Please be patient. I'm making a plan. So grateful. Don't feel good enough. Not ready for commitment. Sorry for lying. You see, there's a lot of like, I have to take responsibility, but I don't know how to do that. I'm so scared of change. Have you moved on? I'm overcoming my childhood trauma. And that's a lot about what this is about. Got a tarot reading on you. I'm tired of sabotaging this relationship. So he is kind of coming into this awareness about his avoidant tendencies, because this entire reading, that word avoidant has been like present, coming up, almost coming out. I feel like, oh, I get it. This is to teach you a lesson about avoidant. Like, you got to heal the part of you that is avoidant. And you may feel like you're anxious because you see that anxiety was right in the middle. But you're going to have to wow. 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 God. So glad I got these cards. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to heal why you run from things. That's what this is about. This is serving you to do that. And that's so he can do that too. And I know you're like, wait, I have to heal all my stuff and his stuff? And that's the way that integrating into inner union works. I don't make the rules. You know what I'm saying? So he seems to be watching you somehow, even if you think he's not. He seems to be strategizing, even if you think he's not. This is a very interesting, and I don't remember where that card came up exactly yesterday, but it did come up, and you know, I like to see that abundance card. I feel like you think that the masculine has been resisting change for a long time. And that's what this is for here. Like the Phoenix in reverse with the Runner is a very interesting card. So you have the Phoenix and the Butterfly, and it says, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. And then new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and change to mind. So I think you're very talented. I'm very attracted to you. I don't know what to do. Please don't let go. I want to get back together. I've been trying to distract myself from my feelings. I want more than what we have. Secretly admire you. My intentions can be selfish at times. I find you interesting. I keep writing and deleting messages. Your kindness has changed my life. You have changed me. If I can't have you, nobody can. I don't really like that card. But he's strategizing. I mean, he's running straight towards this. Several cards here say strategic on them. And I think you're like, I don't know. I just get this feeling of like, whatever you're doing, that's fine. I just get this feeling today of, I don't really have the time. I don't really have the energy. I don't really have the desire to flow my energy to you right now. And that's because the feminine has constraints on her of some sort. there's a new level of, I can't get the word, gravity. There's a new level of gravity here for us. There does seem to be this emphasis on keeping a positive mindset and being grateful, though you may not feel grateful in the moment or a lot of it. Keep trying to do your healing. It says heal from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. And then I see this overcoming childhood trauma. And there may be quite a bit of different available things for you to work on or do right now. Specifically, they're bringing up energy healing, like Reiki, if you resonate with that. They're bringing up EMDR, the eye movement therapy, if some of you resonate with that. Why so much orange? That's sacral. Art therapy, maybe some of you would like that. And for some, I get that physical movement's very therapeutic. They don't often bring that up, but once in a while. I see sometimes you feel quite stagnant. In your energy, like movement, like your physical body, Lord. And that it seems to be kind of slow. And that movement might actually help that. You have divine passion. Be honest with yourself and what is your heart's true desire. He has quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. If you feel like you went through the period of hermit time where, and I'm not saying it's over necessarily, but if you went through a hermit period, which is a legitimate, spiritual awakening, rite of passage to some degree, you may feel like he's going to do that now. Release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. If you are going through a period of time where you feel badly about yourself, because I do get this energy with the yin yang and some of the other things in here, that it's like, it's kind of gnawing at me. There's a bunch of kind of things gnawing at the edge of this energy here. And one of them is, it's like, I've been a good person. I've tried to be a good person. It kind of falls back into this victim energy right here of like, do you know what I've lived through? I've lived through a lot. And I've done my best to kind of transmute the pain of my existence into something more beneficial. And now it may be that some external force is seeing you as not so good. That's the only way I can really put it. It's like you may feel like you're receiving judgments from people or forces or entities. It could be anywhere in your life. My guess is it has something to do with where Libra is in your chart, because that's where the South Node is, and that's where we have kind of a karmic balance, justice. And so there's something that needs to kind of, like, they're showing me like the yin yang symbol kind of being flipped, like almost in like a washing machine. And it's like you're going to have to kind of come face to face with people who are judging you as what you fear, right? If you've spent your whole life trying to uphold this certain projection of yourself, like, I am this, whatever it is, so fill in the blank here. I am this loving partner. I am this great mother. I am this wonderful employee. I am this wonderful family, whatever it is. I'm a great friend. You may be faced now with someone saying, she is not that. She is the opposite of that. Of course, this isn't about your gender. And you may have to like look in the mirror at that and be like, there are parts of me that others may judge as bad, and I may judge as bad. And this is so that the masculine can basically do the opposite. The masculine's trying to see the good in himself where others have judged him as bad. And I know that sounds so weird to say, but it says, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So it's very hard for me to give like, oh, everything will be fine predictions, okay? I don't like doing that, and I feel uneasy doing it because, you know, sometimes things aren't fine, but then they are still fine. Like, look, I just cut the deck. So powerful. And things are hard, and they have consequences in the real world. But there does seem to be a very, very important lesson unfolding here about who you actually are. And it's okay to take that mask off. It's okay to say, hey, I am doing my best, and sometimes that isn't perfect. So love and peace, let go of the need to be right. And I would say there, perfect is a good word also. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And this may be the undoing of that ripple, right? So beyond even the 14 years or whatever I said, that the ripple may be way far back, other generations back, but it can be healed with forgiveness and compassion now. I do feel the mother role very important here for both of you. That this card is always indicative of that. It's very important to look at how we kind of project ourselves into our mother's role, like, and then look at ourselves and then accept that as what we think it was. And it really isn't about you. Like, it was more about her doing that to her, right? So that inherited trauma is important to look at. Ascension, move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Beautiful card. Thank you. Phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. You may be surprised, as I said, who stands by you and who doesn't. I don't think it's what you're going to expect. Remember, only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and spirit has your back. Again, it's very hard for me to sit here and say to you, everything's unfolding in your highest good, when sometimes it really, really doesn't feel that way. Golden Lantern Dragon, Christed Dragon, the Dark Blue Galactic Dragon, and then the Neptunian. I'm not going to take that, but we see the role of Neptune here. Again, this very, very strong, powerful dragon coming with the most abundant dragon in this deck. This is a dragon of, you've had like 4 very powerful financial abundance cards here. And it may be as you learn these lessons that you're going to channel some of this into creating a legacy, right? That's what that 10 of Pentacles is, like legacy money, to me at least. Protects you in times of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. Brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. That's that seed, right? Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. And a lot about the blueprint here, like the blueprint is in the seed for the tree. And your blueprint is within you, right? Your divine essence, your spark, your creative ability is here to create that, your legacy tree, right? Literally the tree of life in this card. It's an amazing synchronicity, to be honest. There is a lot of lights around you guiding you. There's a lot of wisdom around you guiding you. So you have helps remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. He brings your higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain 5th dimensional. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. So another card of blueprint, which I don't use that word very often. Access cosmic wisdom and enter the higher service. So you may be called to serve. I just saw this card, so I'm going to take it because it really speaks to when you have an expanded awareness and you believe and trust the goodness of creative essence, you understand that this is happening for your benefit. Flexibility, dreams, Mother Earth. I knew that card was going to come. I was just about to say it. Shine, heart healing, joy, and manifestation. They do want you to manifest joy regardless of the circumstances and try to go inward, cultivate joy within you, understand every moment is, even if you feel like there's something coming in the future that you'll have to deal with, remain present in the moment and try to just work within it. Time, soulmate. So you have sexual union, honor the place in one another, where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So that very yin-yang energy. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And I would say receives there too. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life. There's a very big emphasis on cultivating an internal joy here, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I just got chills on my legs. So your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe this and you will manifest physically. You are trying too hard, give it time. And very important, on the bottom of the deck, you instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Only time will tell. Look inside yourself, examining what is causing you to feel this way. And sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And I feel that very strongly for the feminine coming through, this understanding of how beautifully sacred this relationship is. I don't know why that it's just kind of dawning and blooming on me here in this reading, because I didn't feel it before I started. But I do feel a new level of beauty coming through. I feel like if I get some of these cards, I'm going to get the Eyes of Beauty. We got it yesterday, but it's like, I feel like this experience is going to allow you to see your power, the power you hold within your own love, to see the world in a beautiful way. We have the Desert Prince, the Metal King, the Keeper of the Scales, the Dragon Duel, the Altar Priestess, the Diamond Dreamer, the Camel Boy, the Web Weaver. So no, it didn't come out, but I feel that card here. It's that you're seeking fairness, and there's something around inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice, discipline, armor, boundaries, survival, and false promises, and then preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So I do feel, as I talked about, that energy work of any kind that you feel is in alignment with yourself will greatly assist you in meeting these challenges that are coming for you, and helping the masculine to see his own, inner light, his own creative spark, his own responsibility for his life is coming through very strongly. And I think that's what we've all wanted for months, years. I don't know, for some of you it's even longer. I've had amazing conversations lately with people who have been in this journey for a very long time. So I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so grateful. If you want to claim this reading, put 999. And if you need any kind of prayers, put them in the comments, and I will say prayers for you. And I would very much appreciate anyone sending prayers to me, because I think we're all going through our own various challenges right now. And I'm sending you lots of love. Bye for now.